Let's check what's coming to Xbox over next 6 months, because let me tell you, beginning of next year is going to be great for both Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's end of 2022, which wasn't really great for Xbox, well, for many reasons. I made a video about it, so I'm not really going to get back to it. And today's video is going to be all about the future. What's coming over the next 6 months to Xbox? And there's actually plenty of games coming to both Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. So there's actually quite a lot of to talk about. Now, Game Pass kind of saved the day for Xbox this year because, well, there wasn't really many big releases and first-party releases, but overall Game Pass was okay, right? There was a number of very good games on Game Pass, so that kind of saved, well, Xbox a little bit at least, right? Now, when it comes to next year, we're going to get both great Xbox Game Pass games and also first-party games finally as well. So about time, right? So first off, a couple of games got delayed. So games that were scheduled for 2022 now are going to release in 2023. So games like Hogwarts Legacy, for example, which you see at the very bottom of it. Now, this is not Xbox Game Pass game, but it's coming to Xbox, and I know that a lot of people are actually waiting for it, right? Another game that got delayed is Atomic Heart, which I personally can't wait to play. So that's the second one. And the third one was Dark Tide. Now, Dark Tide is an interesting one because, well, this game actually did release, but it released only for PC, right? So, you know, you can play it on PC. I did. Unfortunately, you know, my PC is not good enough to actually play that game. So I'm actually building a new PC. Well, I'll be, you know, building it next year, early next year. So, you know, I'm sure, you know, this game will run better on my new PC, but my current PC, no, it's not great. It's not a great experience. So, yeah, so we will either play it on PC later or just wait for Xbox. I don't know when that game's coming to Xbox. So, you know, well, it may be beginning of next year or later in the year, who knows. But the game is ready for PC. So maybe I hope that is just a matter of optimization for Xbox. Okay, so what about 2023 actually? So this is the list and there's plenty of great games. Well, Diablo 4, obviously there's been some rumors. I don't think they've been confirmed that Diablo is coming around like June, beginning of June. I think they announced beta like a month earlier, so in May, or maybe that was just a leak, who knows. But anyway, looks like Diablo is coming towards the end of you know, beginning of the year, so like, you know, June probably. Then we're going to get Redfall, so and Starfield and Forza Motorsport. So finally some first party content from Xbox, right? You know, especially Starfield. This is going to be one of the biggest releases next year. Now, some people say that Starfield may get delayed. Well, until like it may slip into like the second half of the 2023. And I think I spoke about it already. You know what? If that's what to happen, if that happened, I wouldn't have a big problem with it, because there's so many great games coming in the first half of the year anyway. That is just well, it's going to be a lot of games to play. So, but anyway, like, you know, for now, all these games are scheduled for like first half of 2023. So Redfall, Starfield, Forza Motorsport. I can't wait to play Forza Motorsport. Finally, a proper next-gen game on Xbox. So I can't wait. Minecraft Legends. I will give it a try. I'm not really a massive Minecraft guy, but my son loves Minecraft, so I'm sure he will play it a ton. Ara History Untold, I'm not don't really know much about this game. So Wulong, this is an interesting title. There was a demo available a couple of months ago. I did play it, I did enjoy it. And this game is going to be day one on Game Pass. So that's actually a cool thing because it's one of those Japanese titles that's going to be in Game Pass. So that shows commitment, Xbox commitment to these Japanese games as well. Stalker 2, now that's another title that may slip, into like second half of 2023 because the situation with Stalker 2 is complicated because developers are in Ukraine, and we all know that what's going on in Ukraine right now. They are being bombarded all the time in Kiev and other big cities. So listen, I wouldn't really be surprised if this game slipped into like a late 2023. So worst case scenario, we're going to get Starfield and Stalker in the second half of 2023, which is kind of fine. Like, listen, we've waited so long anyway, as long as it's with 2023. Flintlock. Now that's another interesting title. I wasn't really paying attention to that game much at first, but then I saw some gameplay. It looks fun and looks good as well. So day one on Game Pass as well. Stalker obviously as well. And there's here's some Japanese games and League of Legends. That's more like a PC really. And Valorant. So that's kind of cool, I guess, if you like that type of games. There's like a smaller titles over here. Ark 2. Now, if you are into survival kind of games, the interesting thing about Ark, I guess, actually about Stalker 2 as well, is that both games are being created on Unreal Engine 5. So it's going to be one of these first Unreal Engine 5 games we will be able to check. Resident Evil, that's not on Game Pass, but that's Resident Evil remake coming to Xbox as well. So can't wait to play it. I did enjoy Resident Evil 4, the original. Persona games for day one on Game Pass, so that's actually great news. Replaced, one of those small indie titles, but very interesting, so I can't wait to see it as well. We've got here, what do we've got here? Ereban Shadow Legacy. I'm not really sure what that game is all about. Ravenlock. These look like more like indie titles, I think, but I didn't check really. Dead Space, like that's not Game Pass, but after playing Callisto Protocol, I can't wait to play Dead Space remake. The Last Case of Benedict Fox, that game looks interesting. I did see some gameplay. I can't wait to play it. And we've got Cocoon. Don't really know much about this game, right? But generally speaking, if you look at these big titles, so Diablo 4, Redfall, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, I guess Minecraft Legends for some people, Stalker 2, Wulong, right? Resident Evil 4, Ark 2, well, Persona games for some people. And then we've got Dead Space, and that there's this Flintlock game, which I'm actually looking forward to as well. So, and obviously, add all these games that got delayed, like Dark Tide and Hogwarts Legacy, and what was the third one? I keep forgetting. Where's that list? See, I keep forgetting. Atomic Heart, yeah. So all these games, and this is just the first 6 months of 2023. Now, like I said, there's no doubt in my mind that some of these games will slip into later, late 2023. Most likely Stalker 2 and Starfield. That's just my personal opinion. We still don't have release dates for Redfall and Forza Motorsport. I'm sure they're not coming out in January because we would know about it already. So February probably not either, unless it's going to be late February. So probably March, April, May. So you know, that's not a lot of time to release all these games anyway. I know that Wulong, I think, is coming in February and stuff, right? So guys, there's going to be a ton of games to play anyway, and this is just the first half of 2023, and I'm sure that Microsoft will have some extra additional games on top of that. Oh, by the way, I forgot about because that game is not on that list because it wasn't announced at that time, but we now know that Star Wars Jedi Survivor is coming in March, I want to say, as well. So like there's plenty of great games coming soon. So it's just like, luckily most of these games are going to be in Game Pass. Even Star Wars Jedi Survival is going to be in EA Play. I mean, 10 hours trial, I know, but at least you can give it a try and see if you like it, and then invest and buy the game if you like it, right? So anyway, guys, that's the video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for support. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.